the coyote take you there. Pocket D. Alright. And after we take a look at the ski chalet, I'd like to introduce everyone in the stream to everyone in the chat, vice versa, to show off each of the characters, like camera first, and have you talk about who you're currently playing and why. And maybe we can talk a little bit about the system that City of Heroes uses. Okay, so where do you go? Oh yeah, it's on the villain side, isn't it?
Oh, do we gotta go red side?
Red side.
Yes. Red side, upper floor.
Tiki Lounge. Going up.
Red side has better cage dancers. It also has the seagull, apparently.
Leave the snakes alone.
Did they ever put Flock of Seagulls haircuts into the costume creator?
I don't know. Okay, so maybe it's not on this side?
I just went in.
Where is it?
I see Pixie Hellfire.
It's up. Here, I'll come back
Upstairs,
out.
villain side.
Red side, up. Oh, right! Different up. It's blocked. Everyone, go through the main area to where I'm standing. My problem was I thought you could get here directly from the red side. Yeah, just come through here. Yep. Everyone in?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, is this the cat person bar?
Yeah.
Is the cat person bar around here?
Somewhere around here.
Cat person bar.
Yeah, one of the little patrons companies of Pocket D is something like 10,000. Well, not 10,000, but a couple cat people that are hanging around being cat people.
Oh, and it's playing the Christmassy music. Yeah, the stupid elf is here.
Oh, and the slide is up this way. I think.
Yeah,
it has
the
a
slide's
sign
up
of
there.
somebody doing something over this way.
There's this.
So, this is the Christmas event in City of Heroes, if no one's ever seen it before, at least those watching or watching the video afterwards. Essentially, it's a big, floating island of rocks outside of Pocket D, which is a trans-dimensional space. And it's has the ski chalet on it, and it's also got Christmas trees, as you can see, and one of the things that you're invited to do is take to the ski slope, and there's even a game for it.
There is a literal ski bunny up here.
Solo Rabbit.
Ski bunny girl.
Holy crap! Is she named Ski Bunny? Ski Instructor Casey. Okay.
Aye! Apparently you can go off the sides. But fortunately I can fly.
That's wacky. Alright, here we go.
Aye! Wee! Vroom!
Ah! So you take the slope, and yeah, it is possible to go flying off the side if you're not careful! Like that.
But again, I can fly.
Yeah, same here, except for it'll really mess up your time.
Yeah, I suppose so. If you care about time. Which I don't.
No, I don't either, but you know, this is primarily for the benefit of the stream to watch antics.
Woo! Ooh, ooh.
Oh, and if you jump into the little blue things, you could go flying up.
Voing! Oh, I don't know what I'm doing now.
Woo! Woo! Jump.
Aye!
Oh, this is fun. I've actually never gotten to do this.
Wow. Oof. I think I failed the ski race.
Woo!
I don't know if I failed it or not, but the timer's actually still running.
Yeah, my timer is still running too, so I'm kind of upset.
Do we need to, like, go through the poles or something, or what?
Well, most of the...
Yes.
Yeah, you have to go between them.
Okay, well, I'm going to find a way to do that.
have to have my timer end first.
There we go. I went through them and nothing happens. The timer's still going. Oh well. I probably missed a checkpoint
Through the
or two.
wormhole. Woo!
Probably missed a checkpoint or two, what with flying.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, my timer's still going for some reason. But, the Christmas event also came with the option... Oh, I see why my timer's still going, because I've got a pass point. Way up here. There. Also came with this horrible event that that Kaz was just referring to, that has the old man baby. Who I've already...
The atrocious old man baby.
Timer ends
We just
at
call
3
him the
minutes.
ugly baby.
Oh yeah, the timer quit, but I'm still skiing a little bit.
Yeah, we've got the slalom course down here as well.
Whoa! And then I fell off the edge.
You got the luge, and down here is the slalom course.
You can fall to your death, so to speak. It just beams you back in again.
Yes. But again, fly. I can fly.
True. All right, can
Yes.
everyone gather with me down at the gazebo? Unless you're slaloming. Hi.
That's okay, because I can fly, I can slalom uphill.
Yeah, I'm flying back.
System.
If I recall, some vampire guy had something to say about that.
There's a vampire guy.
Mhm.
Let's see.
Kind of afraid we might
Oh,
not
it's
be
a
able
cute-
to show off the ugly baby,
The-
though.
Yeah, that
We
is too
cannot.
bad. I would certainly enjoy being able to do that.
They have nice lights. I like the lights.
Oh yeah, the nice little Christmas tree lights and the lights in the gazebo.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
in fact, I did an MMO anthropology episode about the gazebo or about the Christmas event.
You know, while we're out here, why not fly to that truck that has the little badge for flying out to it?
well, because I already have it.
Oh,
But
I don't
anyone who
have it.
doesn't, go check out the truck. In fact, I'll come with you, and then let's everybody come back, and I'll give you a. Let's see here.
It's a truck in space.
I think it's called Trucker or something like that. Is the badge?
I
It's
don't
right
think
here.
I have.
Trucker, you visited the floating
Yeah.
truck in Pocket D.
Yeah, the
Let me see if I have enough candy canes to buy the little jetpack.
Oh, badge earned.
Yeah, this truck is visible, of course, because here's Pocket D right here. Oh, I can't even get to Pocket D. It's visible hanging outside of Pocket D when you're in Pocket D. For a long time, people were wondering how the hell do you get to that truck? And of course, this is how. And now that information will be useless in roughly 3 hours.
Or less. And back up to the ski chalet.
Okay, I'd like people to come over near the gazebo. Ooh.
I'll be there in a
Oh,
moment.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
hang
try
out
to
near
get
the
the
fire
truck.
at the ski chalet.
Okay, we can do that too. So come into the ski chalet so that I can talk to you, each of you, about the particular incarnation of character that you're using, so that we can tell everyone who's watching about why you chose, your costume and put it together and stuff like that. You know, things that I would normally ask if I was interviewing people, but we'll make it a short little examination of each of your characters and sort of a trip down memory lane, since this is the.
Also, they have an open bar.
So who's first? Frost?
We need to fix some audio issues on our end first.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering what was, if you were getting feedback or something. So, in that case, let's do Mintaka. I see you have Sacred Illusion. Come over here.
Alright.
Now I know that there's an interview with you on MMO Anthropology right now in
Yes, there
Diablo
is.
2. But
Diablo 3.
oh, you're correct, Diablo 3. Man, my brain out the window today. So you're playing Sacred Illusion because you're on the hero side, but normally you play your mastermind, right?
Well, I have several characters on the villain side that I've been going back and forth on. This character is actually the first character I got to level 50. Probably about my third or fourth character overall, though.
So can you tell us a little bit about her powers and why you chose the name and maybe the costume?
The character is a broadsword regeneration character. I found that she is very hard to kill.
Nope.
I have lots of healing powers. I have a self-healing power. I have a healing power that gives me lots of health and extra health. Lots of really nice sword powers. I have super jump. Several different toggles. The background of the character. Back in college, while I had to take the bus to school the first couple years I was in college, and it was generally a 70-minute bus ride there. So I had lots and lots of free time, and during that free time I started writing a short story, and this is based on the main character of that short story. I never really finished the short story, though.
But you did reincarnate her in the form of a hero in City of Heroes.
Exactly. Yes, I did.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes, and if you click on the little journal or if you click on, I think you could click on the character and go to info. That'll give you a bit of an idea of what that short story was about with this character.
Reality time, it is all simply an illusion. I'll put this on the screen for a little bit for people who are watching the video on YouTube, and you'll be able to go back to it. But in the meantime, I am going to move on to someone else. Kaz and Spy, have you fixed the audio issue, or should I grab someone else?
Yeah, let me go first.
Okay.
The other pixie is dealing with some dogs.
Okay, so I've got you in my reticle. Tell us a little bit about Pixie Frost, and actually you might as well go into about who the Pixies are and why we have several on the crew right now.
Well, I think we all got the game at about the same time when it first came out, so I was kind of recruited by Pixie Lollipop and Pixie Hellfire to join the Pixie crew. So basically the gist of it is we're all pixies and we wear these schoolgirl outfits. That's generally how it started, of course. Pixie Hellfire has kind of branched off into quite a bit of a different pixie universe. I think he has about 50 pixies plus other characters. So there's a lot of pixies going on. But I have two pixies. This is the one that I've been with the longest, but I really haven't leveled this one up, so I don't have a lot of really cool stuff like I had with Scrumptious Lumpkin, who has, kind of a lot of powers and stuff like that.
No.
So I'm really basically Pixie Frost to have ice powers to contrast against Pixie Hellfire and Pixie Pyro and, all the different pixies with firepower.
And for anybody watching this, I have an interview with Pixie Frost in her Scrumptious Lumpkin form on the MMO Anthropology channel, where we talk about why she built the villain Scrumptious Lumpkin. But since we're talking about Frost, why did you choose her powers? Like, what's her power set and how does it work?
Just cold powers, anything that's chilly. Right now her big things that haven't been working too well since we're a little bit higher level. I think I'm only like 20 something. I've got freeze rays.
Turn some of them on for us if you can.
Here is most of them don't activate.
Are targeted? Yeah, okay.
Here's my ice storm, which is pretty much my favorite. Even though it does very little damage, it gets everyone in the room, so that's pretty nice. I've got the Chilling Embrace, which is a protection sphere or something. And then I also have those cool little pets that we looked at before. Here is the Watcher in the Well, I think it's called.
Oh yeah, what does that do? Aside
Image
from look
of-
cool.
I really have no idea where I got this. It was just in my mailbox when I was going through my powers that you get for being a veteran, since we've been here since the very beginning. And it just there. I'm not sure how I earned it.
Right.
So check your mailboxes. You might have some special things that you didn't even know were there.
Hmm.
You know, in the next couple hours.
Yeah.
So since you're, thank you very much, Pixie Frost. I'm gonna move on to the next Pixie who's standing right next to you, scheming.
Who, me?
You.
Me?
So this is Pixie Lollipop. To anyone watching, I've actually interviewed him in DC Universe Online for one of his characters. When I do interviews, I interview people in a virtual world, and generally I have them choose where they want to be interviewed in, and the idea is to get an idea of why they chose what they made there and why they chose that game. And of course we're in City of Heroes, so give us an idea of who is Pixie Lollipop and why the specific costume and etc. Well, let's just start out with who is she?
Well, Pixie Lollipop is my Munchkin character. Basically designed to level up extremely fast during the Winter Lord event. For those not in the know, the Winter Lord was a powerful, powerful boss who showed up across the streets of the city and gave a ton of XP. We're talking like he'd give a whole level's worth of XP all at one time.
I think it was like 8,000.
Yeah, that's a lot. A huge amount of XP all at once, and he would show up again pretty much immediately after he was killed.
Mhm.
He became known as the Level Lord. Well, Pixie Lollipop takes advantage of a quirk of the combat system in that some of the hold powers are completely overpowered. And some of the incidental powers are also completely overpowered.
Can you show off some of those powers?
Why, yes. The hold power in particular here is the Ice Patch. You might have seen this already on the stream. Bad guys get in, they don't get out.
Yeah, this is the one that we all have a tendency to call comic relief, because when bad guys are standing it, they have a tendency to slip and fall.
Yes! I was noticing that. I didn't know that that was what was causing it, but I thought that was pretty funny. It's like they couldn't seem to
Yes.
stand up again.
Come into my Ice Patch. Come into my Ice Patch. You will love my Ice Patch.
So that's
This
your...
I
is-
love my nuts.
This
Oh my.
Ice Patch is step 1. Step 2 is what happens once they're in the Ice Patch, and that is burn.
Burn patch, right. Let me
This
move the
does
camera back a little.
DOT, damage over time, but it does that damage extremely, extremely fast. And so with a little bit of pumping up, it becomes a monstrous horror to get caught in. And since they're slipping off the Ice Patch,
They can't get out.
they can't get out.
Right.
It's great. You really have to see it in action. It's wonderful. You'll love it.
So Pixie Lollipop is essentially is she an ice fire tanker or a fire ice?
She is a fire ice
Okay.
tanker because tankers get their defensive power first because
Okay.
they're tanks.
Right.
And yeah, my defensive power isn't really all that defensive.
It turns you basically into the nuclear fireball.
All the nuclear fire.
Wow.
This is my defense in action.
Like Fiera Numina. Anyone who's seen the last live stream that I did in City of Heroes, well, the last, was a character named Fiera Numina, who is the one I played. She's also a fire tank. I see Pixie Frost here taking a photograph. Alright, so thank you very much, Pixie Lollipop. I'm going to check and see if Pixie Hellfire is ready to speak to.
I think so.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll move over a little bit. I see that you're holding a torch for
Oh,
City of
there's
Heroes.
one last thing.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to steal the spotlight one
Go.
last time.
Go for it.
The Pixies originally started when, well, the thing is that our humble narrator over there, likes to make cute, sparkling, adorable characters.
Who, me?
Sometimes. Could be. So I decided to preempt him by making a cute, sparkling, adorable character of my own. A axe-wielding tank named Pixie Sparkles. Well, from this sprang other pixies. And soon we decided to make a supergroup of it. And now there are pixies everywhere.
Yeah, the supergroup was named the Pixie Patrol. One day I was bored a Friday at work when our bosses told us to go home, and I couldn't, so I made a web page for it. And I made the symbol by grabbing the toilet symbol for women and putting wings on it. It actually worked out really well.
It's amazing how these things happen.
So I'm going to switch over to Pixie Hellfire now. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Wow, you are a little glowing demon of light, aren't you? So, tell everyone about Pixie Hellfire and why you chose the particular costume that she has and your power set.
Well, you know, the pixies were already kind of explained.
Yeah.
I ended up making a dozen, 2 dozen, I don't know how many pixies. A lot of them are fire-based because,
I think I got a list of them here.
Yes, everyone take notes. You know, who doesn't like to burn things?
Right. Right.
Everyone likes to burn things.
I mean, the costume is mostly based around her technology origin, and the red from the fire kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure quite what to say about the costume.
Oh, that's fine.
She's
Get little
supposed to
robot
be
arms.
Cute and Bernie. She's supposed to be cute and Bernie.
All kids love Bernie.
Yep.
So I assume that your primary power, you're a blaster, right? So your primary power here is fire.
Yeah.
Do any of those have an effect you can show off for everyone?
Most of them require someone else to be around.
Like a target, yeah.
There's a Inferno here.
Ah, yes, you have an explosion, like a Nova. I can do that.
Well, you can at least make your hands go on fire.
Yeah, that, here it goes. And, I also have, let's see, Force of Nature here, which is a scrapper kind of thing, except, I could get it as an epic power. The same with this personal force field, which would prevent me from dying if I remembered I had it.
It wouldn't prevent you from dying. It'd buy you a couple extra seconds. You're still a blaster.
Actually, this makes you pretty much invulnerable, I think.
Oh, Force of Nature? Yeah.
Plus personal force field.
Oh yeah, I've got all those too, and I've got temporary invulnerability. Anyway, well, this isn't supposed to be about me, it's supposed to be about you. What is your secondary power? I recognize that you've got this little drone hovering around your head. What is that?
It's technology. Damn it.
It's a targeting drone. Targeting drone.
Traps?
No, it's not traps, I don't think. I don't know.
Okay.
It's got a drone and web grenades, caltrops, smoke grenades, aim, trip mine, cloaking device. Lots of good stuff.
I believe the thing around your head helps your accuracy.
Yeah, the targeting drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, is there anything that you'd like to add before I move on to our final critter, Hell Ripper? Who is over there dancing in the fire?
Not that I can remember right now.
Okay.
Devices.
Devices, yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's head over to the fire. Let's see here. It won't light me on fire, will it? Nope. No, it won't.
Nope.
No.
No fire damage.
Well,
It's not Borderlands.
Hello there, Hellripper.
Hello.
So, I know that you're the newest critter to this entire thing, which means that not only do you have the lowest level character, but you only recently got into City of Heroes. For anyone who wants to know, Hellripper is played by Arian Keith, who I've also interviewed on MMO Anthropology in Team Fortress 2, where she plays a pyro. Well, I mean, standing in the fire, I guess that's kind of a dead giveaway. So, Hellripper, you have an interesting costume on this, like leather and barbed wire, if you would stand still for a moment.
Oh. Let's see if I can fix that.
Tell me a little bit about why you chose the costume, and a little bit about the background of the character. Like, why did you put her together the way that you did?
Well, my very first experience playing anything outside of The Sims or the really, really ancient, 2D MS-DOS games that I used to play was, well, this one. This is the fancy 3D game that that I had played, and Kid introduced me to this. Well, if you're a narrator. Introduced me to this when I first started going out with him, and let me play this game on his computer. So my character was on his account, so we didn't actually get the chance to play together. I never had a computer that was capable of playing City of Heroes until it's been a little bit less than a year ago now. Maybe almost a year ago. Yeah, first computer capable of playing, and the character that I had when I was on his account, as I was going through the character creator, of course I spent hours in there. It's like the best character creator I've ever seen, and I've never seen anything like it since. DCUO could work its way up to that eventually with enough work, but City of Heroes just has the best thing going on ever. And when I came across this one costume piece, if you look at the face, I really love the way...
DCO needs a lot more bondage gear.
Oh, yes, I know. It's just like they've got a few gothy out. Well, they've got like one gothy outfit really, and you have to heavily modify other things to make them look interesting. But
yeah, I'm sure that everyone here can attest to how long that it takes us when we're in the character creator. One of the most fundamental parts of this game was being able to customize your character to the point where you could instill a sense of purpose or even artwork in your hero.
It's like you could really use your own personality.
Or more to the point, you can make terrible, terrible puns.
It's like it allows for so much freedom of expression. Too many other games they don't have enough options. Like these character creators this is the best thing ever.
So tell us about the power set that you're using and why you're constantly talking about molesting the enemy.
Actually the power set first started off with going with the costume. Well, but the costume, I really like the idea of being able to cover up the face and obscure the nose and mouth, and the eyes wrapped with barbed wire is the best thing ever, and if I could actually pull it off as a costume effect in real life, I totally would. It's just that I wouldn't be able to see, so I haven't. And that's the only reason I haven't. Because I like the look of it. And I thought Darkness Powers would go really well with a character like this, so it just seemed like it would fit, with the mood of the rest of the stuff. And did look pretty neat. And also I did have a Death Shroud on my Keldy, my very first character, so I kind of wanted to bring that back, the orbiting debt. So I wanted something that was similar to that, and then when I found out this had tentacles, it just, I don't know, it kind of cracks me up. Tentacles pop out of the ground and start slapping people in the face.
Yes, that's what they do.
Yeah. Well, they can slap other places too, but I won't get into that part so much. They will slap people in the face and so forth. And I don't know. That just cracked me up.
Getting a message. I'll have to turn him down.
You summoned the only tentacle monster that loves the Three Stooges.
Can I get you to move out of the fire so that we can show off the shroud effect? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It's basically this darkness aura that flows this miasma over the floor.
Everyone loves miasma.
Yeah, that brings up another point of the character creator. You can actually choose the colors of your power set. These used to be some awkward pinks and oranges that I didn't particularly like. And I'm like, no, these are darkness powers. They should be